Hello, people are there. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, in the last video, I talk about my favorite book, Sophie's World. And in today's video, I am also going to talk about another book. And this book is just I finished it today by reading. And in today's video, I want to talk about one book. This book changed the viewpoint of my thoughts, the way we see humans and our society. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about a book, Sapiens. This is a book about human history, history of mankind. And in today's and just today, I finished it by reading. And this book is really changed the way I look at humans and society. This book is Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. And this is not a summary video, this is pure my thoughts on this book. So, this book talks about lots of perspective of humans. In the starting one, this book tells about earlier humans when humans lived in in when humans live in forest and we live like animals, and from that to till now modern world. This book cover all humans topics, how we lived in a forest and how with time, with lots of changing in our brain, we become so modern and aesthetic in modern world. So this book is not just talk about dates and events, but apart from this, this book talk about this book focus on how humans thinks, believe, and behave with different circumstances or situations, and it explain how ideas, stories, money, religion, psychology, culture shapes our lives. What I personally like about this book is this book. Uh, this book tells us to question everything about, like, why we trust money so much, why we have lots of religions in our world, or why we have a government or human behaviors. It helped me to understand humans more deeply with philosophical and psychological way. If you are interested in reading history, you must read this book, Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. So let me tell you what I learned from this book. So as I told you, this book mm, teach about lots of topic, but after finishing this book, I become more curious and aware about human societies, or how human act in different situations. I start observing people more deeply and start viewing a same situation with different perspectives. Like, uh, there are lots of perspective to look at a situation, but after reading it, I can I can say that same situation is we can look at the same situation with many perspective or many conditions, and it will really improve your thinking and the way you understand peoples and society. So if you also like to read history or like to read human behavior or topics like money, religion, intelligence, cognitive thinking, you must read this one. And I also want to tell you something from this book. So here is a picture. Here, here are two pictures from this book, and one side is Barack Obama. Probably you know him. He was the president of America. And on the another side, here is a Louis XIV, a France king. And in this page, in the both pictures, Yuval Noah Harari want to tell us the way men's men's prepare themselves in a fashion way. In the past time, men's like lots of colorful men wears lots of colorful dresses, but in the present one, like Barack Obama, men's are living with very simple clothes. They just wear a plain shirt and pant. So this is the perspective of how humans are changing from past to now. And also this book tells about lots of things like religions, why everyone will live in different religions, and why we need a religion to have. These are very controversial topics to speak on, but everyone must read their religious book like Quran, Bhagavad Gita, Bible, because people like it to have the book, but they don't like to read it. I don't know why people do like this. People must read their religious book because religious book are more about less about religion and more about human society. So, if you also like to reading, you must read Sapiens book. This is the only book you should read to understand whole history. Not about dates, not about events, but about different things we have in our society. As I told you in previous one. This is all for today, and this is Sapiens. I bought it from Mahila Hart Books Market in Delhi. If you also want to like history, this book, reading this book is worth you. And my if you like my thoughts on this book, like and subscribe my channel. This is all for today. Thank you. Oh, forgot, I don't mention it. Today is day 23 of our English speaking challenge, and I am on a journey to improve myself in English communication skill. This is all for today. Thank you for listening me.